This is Section 1, Team 4. I'm Josephine Wong,
I'm Natalie Mark.
I'm Jackson Della.
and this presentation is of our preliminary design project. We will be describing our design process and how we came up with a device that can transport an egg over a chasm.
So our revised problem statement is here. We have strike-throughs over material that we've removed, and all of the material that is underlined is material that we've added to the problem statement for clarification. Our revised problem statement reads, design a device with limited materials. The device will deposit a chicken egg into a bioreactor without a backboard, without breaking the egg or destroying the reactor. The bioreactor is a standard sand bucket elevated 10 to 12 feet above the ground and is located across a 10-meter chasm. The transfer must be performed in a 10-minute window. The surrounding area is devoid of trees and other obstacles.
So we brainstormed some objectives and constraints for our project. The objectives that we chose were for the device to be efficient, be accurate, be durable, be secure when handling, be strong enough to hold the object's weight, and be easy to build. The constraints involve that the egg cannot break. We have a 10-minute window to transport the egg across the chasm. We have limited materials to build our project. The reactor cannot be moved, and the reactor cannot break or tip over.
We also came up with several functions for our device, which are presented here in our morph chart. We also came up with several means by which we could achieve those functions. So first, the device has to be able to hold the egg, and we can do that by using a basket or a Ziploc bag. It has to protect the egg, and we can do that using grass, moss, or other plants, styrofoam, or a sponge. To transport the egg, we could possibly use a pulley system or a drone. And finally, we thought that to release the egg, we could use a parachute or a slip knot.
So our pairwise comparison chart is how we decided what areas of the design we wanted to focus on. We compared 4 different areas: portability, durability, convenience, and efficiency. We compared them to each other and then ranked them. And we concluded that durability and efficiency were the 2 most important aspects of our design, and those are the aspects that we will be focusing on when we build the device.
So with all this information, we were able to come up with 3 different designs of the team. Design A involves 2 PVC pipes attached to a pouch at the end of the pipes, in which we would put a Ziploc bag filled with cotton balls and the egg. There would be 2 strings attached to the bottom of the mesh basket. Once the basket is above the bucket, we would release the 2 strings, and then hopefully the Ziploc bag with the egg would fall safely into the bucket. Basket materials include the Ziploc bag and the cotton balls to hold the egg, a mesh basket, and duct tape. The transporting materials involve 2 PVC pipes, string, duct tape, and wooden dowels.
In design B, we'll be creating a basket, also using the mesh material, the Ziploc bag, and the cotton balls. However, this time the basket will have a long handle created using wooden dowels and stuck together using duct tape. To transport the egg, we would slide the basket to the end of the PVC pipe, which has some kind of knob at the end to prevent the basket from sliding any further. Then we would lower the basket into the bioreactor and then slide the PVC pipes under the basket handle and then leave the egg inside the bioreactor.
Design C was our most simplistic design. Essentially, you have someone who's hopefully accurate at throwing things, possibly an athlete, and they would take the egg and try and throw it into the bioreactor.
We essentially used a best of class chart to decide which design to use for this project. Here we have our objectives, and on the other side of the chart are our 3 designs. We decided our most important objective was the secure when handling objective, followed by accuracy, durability, efficiency, and how easy it was to build the design. Design A scored the best in the most important objective, secure when handling, as well as accuracy and efficiency. We found Design C to be simple, but too inaccurate and too inefficient. And Design B was less accurate than Design A, which eventually influenced our decision to make Design A the alternative design.
So even though we decided that design A was the best design, we still had to revise it several times after testing it. So first we replaced the mesh with cloth material because we were not allowed to use the mesh. Secondly, we noticed that the PVC pipe was bending and wobbling a lot, and so to add more stability, we taped 2 PVC pipes together and then attached a wooden piece at the front end to add more stability. We also noticed that there was some wobbling when we pulled on the string, so we added a PVC connector that also added more stability. Thirdly, to prevent the basket from moving too much, we added a triangle using wooden dowels to secure the cloth basket. Finally, to prevent the egg from being accidentally released, we found a knot that was secure but also easy to untie.
So here you can see our pouch revision of the basket, or rather our revision of the basket with the cloth pouch. Those are the wooden dowels supporting the basket right there, and then here you can actually see inside our pouch, this is the cotton Ziploc bag containing the egg.
Here are images of the revision of the pipe. Here you can see the added PVC connector taped to the 2 pipes side by side, and here we also added a wooden panel to the ends of the PVC pipes to ensure more stability.
Here's a picture of our final design, and this is a video of our design in action.
Jack, let us know when.
Not yet. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Nice. Cool.
We have some recommendations for further improvements. First, we can further strengthen the PVC pipe by moving the wooden block further up the pipe, which would add more stability. Secondly, we can test more knots to find an even more reliable knot. And finally, we can add more cushioning for the egg, make the cloth basket smaller so that it could fit inside the bucket, and use some more reliable binding material other than duct tape.
We'd like to thank our E4 section, Section 1, as well as both our professors, Professor Krause and Professor Lake. And we'd also like to thank Google Images for providing us with plenty of pictures. Thank you for watching our presentation.